Hello YouTube, my name is Lloyd and today I want to discuss something that was mentioned in a meetup group. Someone was pointing out that they think that ethics is based on reason and empathy. Now I wanted to shoot that down because humans have proven not to be reasonable. We have all sorts of biases, inbuilt biases, misperceptions. We don't have all of the information to be reasonable on. It's lots of limitations. Advertising works. It's an evidence that we are not reasonable, and it works on our lack of reason, and it's proven, and it was based on Freudian ideas on the subconscious, or how to subconsciously manipulate people and avoiding their reason. So we are not reasonable, and also we have killed millions in the name of empathy. Socialism, communism could be said to have been set up in a claim towards being empathetic towards the poor, towards the those who have less, towards those who are more needy, and in doing so millions have died. Death camps were built in an attempt to achieve equality, which appears only to be always behind the next slaughter of humans. Animal rights activists are motivated by compassion for animals, and they have killed people as well. So I just want to stipulate that I don't believe that morality is built around reason and empathy. That's the idea I want to shoot down first. Now, I wanted to get on to the virtue of cruelty. It's sometimes necessary to be cruel. Sometimes better for the person that you are interacting with that you would be cruel to them. They need that cruelty to move on. Say, kicking someone out of your house who is taking advantage of you. It is the right thing to do to be cruel, rather than be kind and indulge their abuse of you. Others are cruel. It is necessary to stand up and be able to stand your ground in the face of that abuse. If you don't do it, then you will indulge the abuse. You will make it grow. You'll give it fire. You'll give it the fuel to continue existing, and it will hurt more people, and it will hurt a greater number of people. So at times, cruelty is a virtue. So everything is capable of being a virtue or a vice at different times. And there's a Greek phrase that I was going to look up before I did this, but I totally forgot to. It is everything in moderation. Be moderate, be measured, integrate the shadow, so that when you need to be cruel, you know you're doing it, and you know why you're doing it, and you know that it's justified, and that you have the full measure of it. When your shadow isn't integrated, you don't know the full extent of it. If you have grievances that you can't engage with fully, you have a disintegrated shadow. If you resent people for the way they are acting and can't, or just blame them for it, then instead of being able to see what you could do, or maybe it's something that's nothing to do with you and you're resenting someone else for something that doesn't affect you, maybe your shadow isn't integrated properly or healthily for you and for the rest of society. And the need to recognize the cruelty that you can do, and how it's useful, and how it's actually a good thing, and how it exists in the world anyway. I did another video on recognizing cruelty, but it's also linked to integrating the shadow, which is something I only had to do recently, as I was able to live in a fancy land where everybody was going to be nice to each other forever. Sort of ideal in my life that I attested to and wanted to have happen. I had this ideal, and coming face to face with a psychopath who didn't see the humanity in me made me realize that it doesn't matter how kind I am to them, I am nothing but a toy to be played with for them, and my desire for a world free of cruelty just died because it couldn't exist, knowing that there is a force there that is just cruel. Evolution itself isn't kind, it selects out weakness. There is a constant act of selecting out inadequacy throughout life, throughout the world, throughout anything that's live, and all of society even. That's what happens, it just does. It's not nice, it is cruel, and it does exist, and it has its place, it has its virtue, it enriches. We are here because of it. You could not exist if it did not. Anyway, I hope that made sense, and I hope people ask questions or come to understand what I was saying, or anything at all, argue with me. However, my name's Lloyd, and thank you for watching all this way. Goodbye.